Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class.
Morning.
How are you, my students? Okay, I hope all of you are fine today. Okay, today is our 10th meeting, and I have sent the material before, and I hope all of you have read that what I have sent. Before we begin, let's pray together. Okay, finish. Let me check your attendance. Salwa Atika Putri, present. Nabila, present. Suci Ramadhani, Elvina, Zelvina, Amara Tantifa, Khairul Anwar, Fadil Maulana. Is there any friend who didn't come to the class? No? Okay. All attend the class today. Okay? Okay, last week we have studied about semantics. And on this occasion, we are going to discuss about pragmatics. Anyone still remember what is semantics? Okay?
Semantics is a study of linguistic interpretation. It examines and examines what meaning is, how words get the meaning, and how the meaning of complex expression depends on its parts.
Okay, that's good. Linguistic meanings. Today we come to pragmatics. Now, what is pragmatics? Ayo.
Pragmatics is a science that discusses the findings of meaning of language based on context and stimulus when communicating.
Okay, based on context. Context is the clue or the key point of the pragmatics. Okay, let's see. This is the purpose. What do we have to achieve after this meeting? In other words, we can say capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah. Di sini mahasiswa mampu memahami, menjelaskan, dan mengidentifikasi konsep dari pragmatik, khususnya speech act dengan klasifikasinya. But because I have sent the material to you, I will give you quiz. Nah, please prepare a piece of paper and your pen, and this is the quiz. You analyze the utterances of speech act. I think all of you have read what I have sent to you. Okay, not more than 10 minutes. Please write your name, don't forget. After you finish, you can collect your assignment here. Okay, please. It's begin now. Okay, finish. You can collect your assignment here. Put it on my table. On this occasion, we will discuss about pragmatic. That is pragmatic that Suchi has explained before. The study of meaning as communicated by a speaker and interpreted by a listener. The speaker here can be a reader, and interpreted by a reader. Now, the concept of speech act is one kind of pragmatics, that is action performed via utterances. In other words, we can say in bahasa tindak tutur. So speech act is tindak tutur. Okay, let's see next. Now, there are three components of speech act. First, speaker, message, and hearer. So there is speaker, there is hearer, there is message communicated by a speaker to a hearer. Let's see the explanation for each part. First, adalah locutionary act, the basic act of an utterance, words that are spoken. And then, the locutionary act, we perform an utterance with some kind of function in the mind. So when you say words, when you say utterances, there is function. Function that is illocutionary. That effect perlocutionary. Perlocutionary act the effect of an utterance. This is example. Locutionary act. I'll be there at 8 p.m. What is the function here? Promise. Promise. So the illocutionary act is promise. The speaker is making a promise to arrive at certain time. Perlocutionary act, the effect. What is the effect? The listener is reassured that the speaker will be present. So that is perlocution. Next, classification of speech act. This is based on Cerny theories. There are 5 classifications of speech act. For more explanation, let's see the picture. This is the first picture. Okay, who can explain? Okay.
The picture is talking about the pastor and the two couples as a married.
Two couples as a married. So, this picture, whose picture is this? This is
The pastor.
yeah. And the couple. So, in Cerny categorization of speech act, this is a kind of declarative. Declarative in a specific context have a specific role. This is the phrase pronouns you husband and wife. So declaration, declarative speech act. Okay, this is the first classification of speech act. Second, picture. Title. Okay.
The picture is described around two angels says the fact that Earth is not a flat, but is around torus.
Okay, flat and not flat is what? Third is round, not flat. So instead the statement of fact, fakta. Now there is the classification of speech act is representative. When you find statement of fact, that is representative. Speech act is what the speaker believes to be the case or not. Next picture. Nabila. Okay.
The first one express an apology, and the second one express congratulations.
Okay, apology and congratulations. What kind of speech act here? Apology and congratulation is expressive. Can be thanking, apologizing, congratulating, expressing joy or also what does people feel? What do you feel? So it is expressive. What do you feel? Next picture. Okay, Salva.
The picture about the student give request for his assessment.
Okay, about the students who give request to his teacher to look over his assignment because he is not sure that his is right. This is a kind of directive to get someone else to do something. For the other is commands, request, suggestion. Next picture. This is the last picture. Who can explain what this picture? Zarina. Okay.
This picture describes about two friends made a promise.
Two friends made a promise. Okay. This picture is very familiar, yes? This is a kind of commissive. Commissive speech act used by the speaker to commit themselves to some future action. Ada promises, threats, and pledge. Okay? Do you understand? Yes? Any question? No? Because you have read this material before, right? Now move in group. Group. This is kind of case study. Two or students. Groups. This is the scenario. The friend says to you, let's go. Class start at 8 a.m. Then what are the different ways you could interpret this statement and what speech act are involved? Okay, please do it in your group. Discuss it. Because I will do the presentation in front of the class after we discuss with the friends.
Analyze the statement.
Yeah.
The class starts at 8 a.m.
Start
Bukan. Statement.
Yeah.
Okay, finish? One group who, okay, Amara Science Switches group. Okay, the statements, let's go. The class start at 8 a.m. could be a piece of information, suggestion, or inviting you to join the class. In this statement, there are three classifications of speech act. First, representative. The speaker states the fact that the class starts at 8 a.m. Second, directive. The speaker might be directing you to go to class. Third, commissive. The speaker is planning to attend the class. That's all. Okay, thank you. Okay, there are three speech act classification in this scenario: representative, directive, and commissive. Three kind of speech act in this scenario. Other case of study you can analyze. Let's say, for example, interview, transcript of movie, film, dialogue, conversation. All of them you can do the analyzing of speech act. Okay, you understand? Yes. We come to the conclusion of our material today. Yes. Any question? No. No. Okay. If not, I would like one of you to give the conclusion of our material today. You can conclude. Okay. Conclusion.
The conclusion is consists of the speech art is consists of three types. First is locutionary speech art. Second is illocutionary speech art, and third prefatory speech art. And the parts of locutionary speech art divides into five. First is directive, second is commissive, third is representative, and fourth is relative, and five, the last is expressive.
Okay, this is the conclusion. Can conclude there are three speech act: illocutionary, perlocutionary, and locutionary, and five classification of speech act: representative, directive, expressive, commissive, and okay. That is our conclusion today. And for your exercise, I would like you to find one transcript. It is can be interview, can be dialogue, dialogue in a movie, and you analyze, do a case study for that. that is for your exercise. Okay, you do it by yourself. Okay, you understand? Yes? You find what utterances in the form of interview or dialogue in a movie and others, and then you analyze like what you have done in this class before. So you find the classification of speech act, you try to find the locutionary, perlocutionary, and locutionary act. Okay? No question? Any question?
No.
No? If there is no question, I think this is for our meetings today. And for the next meeting, we will come to the next material, new material. As before, I will send to you again our material. You can read and we discuss it next meeting. Okay, thank you. Good morning, and I hope you understand about our material today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.